Hi, my name is Hannah, and I'm excited to bring you a project that's inspired by artists and artwork from the Art Preserve. Let's get started. This project is in response to the geometric shapes and designs found in the work of Joy and Joy Swenbeck, Emery Blagdon, and Loy Bowlin. So let's go over the materials we'll be using today. First off is vinyl, which is shiny on one side and a paper on the other, and it works like a sticker where you can peel off corners and adhere it to different things like plates or folders or phone cases. We'll also be needing a pencil and scissors, possibly a protractor and compass, and then any other materials you have that are glittery, shiny, adhesive are great to have around. So in Joy and Paul's work in the washroom, you'll see many equilateral triangles. So let's start by creating one of those. What you're gonna do is use a ruler or a straight edge to create a line on the back of your vinyl. I'm gonna choose mine to be 2 inches because that's the size I really like working with. There's a few ways to make an equilateral triangle at this point. If you have the protractor, you can line up one of your dots in the center point on the bottom, and you can mark at 60 on one side and then flip the center point to the other side of your line and mark at 120, which you can see it's 120 or 60 depending on what side of the protractor you're working with. Another way to do it is to create a line of any size. So we'll just make this a little bit longer here and then use your compass, putting the point on one end, adjusting the pencil to the other end, and making an arch. And for this one, it's really helpful if you put pressure on the point so it doesn't move. Then using a straight edge, I'll grab the protractor again, go from one of your lines to your crossing point, and then again from the second point of your line to the crossing point. And then you can use your scissors and cut it out. Here's an example of a 3-inch triangle. You can see I measured out the bottom 3 inches, so you're gonna have a bigger triangle, whereas this is 1.5 inches. You might think about doing different size triangles and layering them. This triangle here that I made out of a piece of paper is actually 2 inches, so you could have many different sizes that way. So first, figure out what it is that you want to put your vinyl on, and then let that influence what size of triangles you want to make. You then would take the backing off, go ahead and just take and place it on. And then continue to do this with the different shapes and designs. When I cut out the orange and gold triangles, I really ended up liking this shape. So I might save this after I'm finished with my phone case and put it on a different project. If you don't have a compass or a protractor or a ruler of any sorts, feel free to just do freehand. Maybe you can sketch a triangle. Maybe you want one where the sides are longer. Maybe you don't want to use triangles at all and you want to stick with lines and shapes, kind of like the center of this piece here where all the lines come across and they end up forming triangles. So you don't always need a triangle to create a triangle. Use other materials and tools and see what you can come up with. Now, if you don't have vinyl, which is the stick part here, another thing you could do is find any sort of paper. You can grab recycled paper, you can grab cardstock paper. In here, I have some of the gallery handouts from our exhibitions that are no longer running, so we'll take and I can use my scissors and cut into those to create shapes. I'll just need to use maybe a glue stick or some tape to attach it onto maybe a folder, or if you want to have a piece of cardboard, anything that you can find to add it onto. Thanks so much for creating with me today. Find more information at jmkc.org. Have a good one.